All right, folks, welcome back. Today we've got some Overwatch for you. I'm Henry Kelly. I'm joined by our very own
Maddie Weddle.
Maddie Weddle. What do you play? You play on the Overwatch team, same as me, don't you?
Yep, I play flex support for the JV Overwatch team.
So you've got two JV casters here. We got a special cast today. We are casting the PEC Fall Stars show match. This is sort of like your NBA All Stars game almost. We've got some MVPs. We've got some notable players. Everybody's coming together, and there's an East and a West team showing off today in what should be a really, really fun match today. This is a best of 3 today, so we're looking at potentially at most 5 maps.
Yeah, do we want to go over the rosters for East and West?
Absolutely. So let's talk about the rosters a little bit. So our very own Cynics is on the West team today. They will be joined by Clear from Boise State. We've got PDK, who plays for Utah, Swimmer Dude from Nebraska, and Casta on Baylor. So a good, healthy mix of teams there on that West team. I think no duplicates. Everybody's from their own unique team, so a lot of representation there. And then for the East team, we're facing off against Vic Hoffs, who was playing with Minnesota this year. We've got Lau, Ohio State, Mafia for Ohio State as well, and then 2 Syracuse players. We've got Mac and B-Dog as well. So that team definitely formidable. Ohio State and Syracuse, some very strong teams in the tournaments or in the playoffs this year for PEC. So good, healthy mix. Let's talk a little bit about some of these notable players. Clear, obviously the tank player who we faced off against, I think it was 2 weeks ago, whenever the second to last week of PEC was. Pretty strong tank player, formerly for Nightmare, now plays for Nosebleed Gaming as well as Collegiate. So, former Contenders player, all around, very strong tank player, very formidable. I believe he played DPS for a while, or he might currently be playing DPS for Nosebleed. Not sure. So a little bit of role shifting potentially for some of these players who are already playing in high-level tournaments. We have PDK, who formerly played for Dilducks, probably a notable name this year. That was a team who played in Face It, very, very high-level Face It this year, OWCS level. And then we do have PDK playing for Sakura now. So he's still playing at the Face It level. What is the highest division of Face It? Masters? Not expert, it's Masters, I believe. That's like the creeping up on OWCS territory. These are players who have a lot of experience and a lot of winnings. So we've also got several other players. Our very own Cynics is a very strong support player who's going to be very well matched by Syracuse's B-Dog. So some fun things to talk about today. Some fun players to talk about as well. This should be a really, really fun match. Do you have anything you want to add to that?
Nope. I'm really excited to see how it plays out, and it'll be fun to see kind of a conglomeration of all the PEC teams. But we will catch you guys when the match starts.
All right, guys, welcome back. We do have bans available now. It looks like PEC East bans Wu Yang and West bans Pharah. So the Wu Yang ban potentially ruling out some of these Wu Yang comps, Wu Yang centric comps. The Wu Yang Lu, obviously a very strong support backline right now. The Pharah ban, I know a little bit less about the Pharah ban. You got any intuition on that one?
Honestly, I just think that Pharah's a really hard carry character if it's in the right hands, and since we're going all out on this match, you're gonna have insane DPS players on both sides, and she's really annoying to play into Lijiang Tower, so I low-key respect the ban. It will be interesting to see, though, if we do see Symmetra being played on Lijiang. She's been being played in OWCS a lot, so it'll be interesting to see if these teams carry that same playstyle.
Yeah, interesting stuff for sure. The Sim, potentially a little bit of a little niche pick there. OWCS creeping into the collegiate meta, of course, as always. So the Pharah ban, like you said, potentially just pretty oppressive here on the Lijiang Tower. So maybe a little bit of a DPS protection ban almost to sort of give a little bit more creative freedom for potentially a double flex support, or sorry, not flex support, double flex DPS lineup. The Genji Tracer potentially coming out. And there we do see a Sim. We'll see if it's just for the TP.
We've also been seeing
Diva
been played a lot in ODBCS, so it's interesting to see. This will be an interesting lineup, and again, as you said, Kiriko, Lucio being played on both sides, which was pretty much predictable with the Wu Yang ban.
Does look like Lao is on tank, which is a bit of a, I believe, a role swap for Lao here. Bichhoff's on the Genji. Yep, both teams swapping back to the Genji. So now we do have a hit scan on both teams.
Yeah, looks like we're just getting a little poke out here.
Backline's looking very similar here. We have the Lucio, Kiri on both teams. A lot of poke here onto the Zarya. There's one bubble coming out.
Summerdude gets a nice pick in the backline pretty early on the Sojourn, so...
And Lao gets DMAC really early there. Genji have taken an off angle, but he's got to leave now. There's the Suzu out. The Lucio gets caught out as well. Not a whole lot of options here for East looking at their entry. Zarya just really high charge earlier in the fight, sort of cut off all of their options there on angles.
Yeah, it was also the early pick from Swimmerdude that was just caused a really oppressive collapse from West.
That Kiri poke, always so deadly. Nice shots here coming out from PDK on the cross. They've got to get across here, got to get their Kiri across. She's got cooldowns to cross whenever she needs. Early pick on the Mac, once again. The roll across to take the off angle here.
Wow.
Getting creative, PDK. I like that. Zarya might fall down here as well. Yep. Clean sweep there for PEC West. I love to see that cast cross.
I think them rolling out, PEC East just rolling out on the Diva kind of let them get the momentum shift, just because playing into Zarya is really hard, so that's why we see the swap here. But it'll be interesting to see if they can take this white room, because PEC West has ult advantage right now. It'll be really hard to walk right. I mean left, sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. So West does have the grab. The grab comes out, but Clear falls immediately. PDK looking for the high noon value into the grab, but he gets killed almost immediately. Sojourn sliding in. Zarya looking to get in. She's got 100 charge here. They're going to flip point here.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how their Mafia died, but it just was a nice sweep from East.
West. Yeah, nice sweep. Or sorry, from East, yeah. Because the grab didn't really find all that much. I mean, it had two in there, but nobody to look at it. Even the high noon died almost immediately. Kids here coming out so early.
East.
Clear fell off. He fell off the map, or did he kill himself with a right click? Not sure what happened there, but another quick reset here for East. We've seen two team fights now go in favor of either team, so a pretty balanced matchup here. See if they can catch up in point percentage now.
We do have earlier, East does have beat advantage here, so it'll be interesting to see if they play aggressive or if they're playing it for Blade that's about to come online for West.
Yeah, we're going to see if our very own Cynics here. Very aggressive grab there. He's not afraid to turn. And it does find two there. 1, 2, 3 down for East. That's going to be a quick cleanup. B-Dog, a little bit of straggler. The beat comes out. Looks like they're going to try to maybe turn this. I'm not sure it's such a great beat. Potentially if they can find this Genji, but they're not able to turn on him.
Beat comes out from East.
Beat comes out from East as well.
I mean,
so these really late fight beats to extend the fight even longer. I think the idea was that Clear would maybe live a little bit longer, but without your Kiriko on the board, there's not a lot of solutions there.
And again, looking out for both blades coming out from both sides. Kits comes out from west, right down middle, so they'll have advantage going in, and they will
Get good use out of it. Clear again. I don't know, dies to
I
right click or
think it was right click because he had his kill.
Either way, a quick cleanup from West with that Kitsune to get some entry.
A little bit of stagger.
And B-Dog does get staggered there, yes. One of the lesser valuable staggers, because you can obviously just taxi the Kiriko back. But
I will say though, West has again ult advantage going into this fight, both DPS ults. I didn't recall when East used their overclock, but we will see if we're able to see a Genji Blade.
East needs to build their Kitsune here pre-fight if they want to be able to contest this grab. They have no other solutions for it. Obviously, no beat on the board. Clear looking at 95%. Blade comes out before the grab does. He gets... Wait,
it was double
It was
blade.
both blades at the same time?
Yeah!
Vikhovs takes the blade fight then.
Great grab from PC West.
Yep, and the OC comes out to find 2 there. PDK able to get a lot of value from that OC. 99% for West here.
Oh no. Oh, sorry. These blues keep messing me up.
I'm not sure what's causing. Is it the colorblind settings that we have on, or?
No, I think it's just the colors of the team.
Okay, yeah, we might be able to change that because it does get a little bit confusing. On top of having fully mixed and integrated teams here from all of these different teams that we've seen all semester, we are also having very, very similar team colors, so it gets a little bit
I totally
scary.
thought they seen at that point. I was like, okay, here we go. Yep. Honestly, a pretty even matchup. That was a really great fights being used, and the double blade Genji duel was a really interesting experience to witness.
Yeah, the grab obviously did help clean up that fight. Just having that ultimate advantage going into the fight with no beat as solution, and the Kitsune did not get up in time to save and turn that fight for them. So, just a big grab value, big blade value when the other team had no answer. That's a pretty simple solution for a team fight win.
It looks like PDK is taking a really off angle.
Fighting for white room control here is always the goal.
Genji's gonna get caught out.
Genji, that dash was very, very brave. Clear does get found though. Maybe overcommitted to find that Genji kill. Can the Kiriko TP back on the map? She can. That character. PDK finding a ton of value here on the off angle. No one's coming to contest him.
No one's coming to contest this at all.
He's got his Lucio with him now too. Our very own Cynics there, up on the high ground. Jumping in to find this, the pick onto the Cassidy. You love to see your Lucio getting creative and having fun like that.
And it looks like both the DPS for PC West are hanging on by a thread and a needle here.
Lau looking to contest. He says, if no one else is going to do it, I'll do it myself.
Yeah, but there's no team to back that up. So just a little bit of aggressive angle. And as we're going to see worked out through the rest of these games, it's just going to be a lot of just team synergy.
Overall, a pretty dominant performance from West here. Even though team fights are going both their ways, they seem a little bit more composed. Team fights might be even, ults might be even, but they're just composed. They understand what they need to win each fight, taking the space they need to take. Here they are looking to just walk up a little bit. Lau looking to contest this white room early, but West is there to match, so they can't take it. Swinging out wide now. Got to keep your Lucio alive here walking into this Zarya, which is both Zarya's full charge, but Clear looking to take the high ground, and the high noon with the speed comes out to find Swimmer Dude in the back line. Cynics will not fall there to the Cassidy on point, but this Genji needs to find this OC pick. Wow, gets it with the deflect. I'm not sure why PDK. Stop shooting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
And listen to PC East. I will say, for the team fights that West is winning, it seems that PC East is honestly getting the better ult game off of them. The Sojourn,
you think so?
Yeah. Finding the better pick onto the support, it was just a really good, honestly, high noon.
Definitely a good team fight there. Good speed high noon for entry for sure. Again, we're fighting for this white room here. We'll see if they have to take another option. They are going to have to swing out wide once again. And the grab does come out. The Kitsune on both teams. No, sorry. Kitsune just for East, but both grabs come out. And the beat to answer. Got both beats out now. Both kits out. Both grabs out.
Wow.
And somehow, West is able to turn that fight in their favor. I'm not sure if it was the grab or the kits that was able to secure that fight.
I think
Perhaps
it was
the late beat.
It was the late beat.
Yeah, I think the late beat coupled with the later kits, just a little, like I said, a little bit more composure, a little bit more thought process through their ults maybe here. late into team fights that they know are going to stay up a long time because of bubbles.
We're going to be just keeping an eye out on these blades. Again, they're going to be matched kind of same timing here. And it does look like they're...
There's the first blade coming out from Vic Hoffs. His tank does fall, so no bubbles for him. He finds Casta, but B-Dog goes down to the PDK off angle. Able to find the Genji as well.
Looks like West is going to retake this.
With no blade is really, really good for West. They said, if we're able to find that Genji pick, we win the fight anyways.
We're seeing the, oh wow, a really late pick onto the Lucio, which is a really big stagger from PEC West.
Yep, and right here we've got Lau swapping the ball. Going for an early contest here. He's coming from their side spawn. They're going to try to take server room potentially here, look for a little bit of a full wrap. Not sure what's going on here. I think Tracer's looking to set up with the ball here, but they're ready for it. PDK's there, he sees her. They're completely ready for this off angle, and now the Lucio and the Tracer might be a little bit out of position. Yep, Tracer and the Lucio go down. Ball about half HP. Can he get another touch?
Nope.
Not able to find another touch. Dang. Okay, well, second map was a little bit more of a dominant performance from West than the first map, but overall, pretty even, I'd say.
Yeah.
I mean, any number of those team fights could have gone either way.
Here's play of the game from PEC West's. Okay. What this is.
Yeah, someone at Blizzard flipped the button or turned a knob, and guys, play of the game has never been the same since. I don't. Happens in comp games too. I don't know what's up with that, guys. I'm sure that Clear had several plays that were more impressive than that as well.
Yeah.
All right. So going into this second map, is there anything we should look out for? Anything that we're expecting to see team comp wise or player wise?
Honestly, I think it depends on the map. Also,
Absolutely.
really what I'm looking for from PEC East, just to see a little bit more synergy. We kind of saw, like, at the end of that second map, just a little bit of, what I would say, just a little bit of a breakage. We got to 70%, and then we said, okay, let's switch to Ball Tracer, but then there was really no synergy to go off of that because these players haven't been playing with each other at all. So really what I'm looking for is just to see a little bit more coordination because from what we saw, Lucio and Tracer tried to make something happen, but again, just the lack of synergy and also that you were playing this at 30% of the game, it was just a little bit hard. But both teams are doing really great. I mean, first map was really, really even. I'd say second map was even too. And just a little bit more dominant from PEC West, only because they kind of wrapped things up after PEC East kind of just took.
Couple mistakes in team fights for sure. Couple ultimate differences that turned fights as well. You know, that late beat was really strong. I think overall, some of those fights really did come down to support ults, which is, that's how it goes. You know, if you have the later support ult, if you have the better support ult, if you have the better ult rotation, you're just going to win team fights automatically. Makes you think a little bit though. These I like that you were mentioning. These players haven't played with each other. There's no experience here with sort of a team comp synergy. So it's almost like a really, really high level glorified comp game. In that way, all these players are solo queuing into each other. They're all familiar with each other. They know each other's game, and yet they're not like they don't know how to maybe find common ground with each other.
I will say though, we did see. I think this is kind of the game changer. Is that West is finding this synergy faster than East. So hopefully, in between this little break between maps, we'll see a little bit more, just talking from East. That's really what I want to see. I just want to see some more coordinated plays. I think it'd be really interesting and fun to see their Lucio going with their Genji more, going with the Tracer, just making some of the more plays that you'd see during like our regular season with people who play together. I think that would be really impressive to see from either team, just having a really coordinated attack. And we were seeing Cynics do that on West, kind of sticking with our Genji. But yeah, that's really what I want to see from East.
Absolutely. All right, guys, we might take a little bit of a break here. We might be jumping in this map pretty soon, but we'll see you on map 2. All right, folks, welcome back. We are jumping into Saravasa for map 2 here. We have a bit of a roster swap. West puts in Daydream for Swimmer Dude. So, Swimmer Dude on the, I believe it was DPS last game, no?
No, Swimmer Dude was their Kiriko
player. Thank you. So, new player coming out for West this map. We can talk about bans a little bit here.
Yeah.
Zarya ban from East, Tracer ban from West. So, what's the goal with that Zarya ban, you think?
Honestly, I just think that Clear was winning the Zarya duel, and that's nothing to say anything against Lau. I think Lau's a really great player, but Zarya's just hard to play into. She's just kind of annoying, and with her new buffs, she's just a little bit of a demon. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did get a color swap, so PEC West is now yellow. So
A little bit maybe
easier
easier
y'all to
for the
see.
viewing audience here. Lau on the Diva. We've got Clear on the Ramatra. So a couple different team comps here.
Yeah.
A little bit more of a dive team comp with the Genji. Faster team comp, although it looks like both teams are looking to play pretty brawly here. Diva in a brawl comp is really viable. Into Ramatra, a little bit scary. Does get the early DMAC. Ramatra already finding quite a bit of value. Clear, comfortable, clearly. Pun intended. Clear, comfortable, clearly on these ground tanks. Lau looking to mix it up with some dive tanks, some faster, high mobility tanks. Potentially, that's the issue here. Is potentially Lau wants to try and play something different that.
Oh, wow. Nice shot from PDK. I will say the Zarya ban makes sense if Lau's wanting to force the Diva.
Oh, 100%. Absolutely.
I did not think about that when we were going into the game. It is also interesting to see East running the Kiriko and Wu Yang. And then we've got a Kiriko Lucio. So we'll see how that plays out. Kiriko Lucio is just giving this Ram a little bit more ability when he gets his form to kind of just go in and dive on the back line.
Absolutely. Both teams playing very brawly, but West having a little bit of an advantage grouped up in team fights with that sort of rush-centric Lucio.
And PDK is just sitting here getting infinite value on the cross angle.
Yeah, they're going to have to find another way to enter this play. Lau getting DMAX early again! Lau is trying to look for entry, looking for ways to sort of make some progress here.
It is
for
just not
East.
happening. Genji getting caught out back here. Has no dash. Should
Forces the
dive.
Suzu,
There we
does
go.
get the dash out. And there he falls as well.
It is interesting. I think Lau is wanting to play with speed, so I'm wondering if after we see this Wu Yang ult, we're going to see a Lucio swap from B-Dog. It might not happen. We'll see if their Wu Yang's getting more value, but they are at a nice, really good off angle right here. And yeah, we'll see. This ramp just gets infinite value, though, to just walk. And one thing that we see with Wu Yang players is just using abilities too fast, which is what happened right there. We saw B-Dog use their
Movement and their
movement
wave.
and their wave,
Yep,
and
gets
that
caught
is
out.
what allowed Clear to just really easily walk on that. And we will see East just trying to rotate here.
Suzu and wave out now for East again early in the fight. PDK a menace on these off angles, but
Yep.
does
go down to the Diva, so
fell.
fight's a little bit winnable, but we do have Ramatra ult.
Yeah, you
coming
got to
up.
back up for sure here.
And
Try to
we
play on
have
point. Play on your
no-
side of point.
We have no response from East for Ramatra ult because we don't have
Wu Yang coming out here on the Genji. Suzu to answer. Good timing there from Daydream. He's got a TP to leave as well. Now he's caught out a little bit. He's got no cooldowns there in the back of point. Diva did get demech, but has bomb to remech. Able to get back in that mech now. Nope, she falls.
Yeah.
She falls to the Ramatra again. Genji as well.
Yeah.
So it looks like every attempt at sort of maintaining or gaining space here is matched by the Lucio Ramatra speed, and it's just deadly right now.
It is.
PDK combined on the off angle doesn't give them a whole lot of options, catches them on the rotates when they're looking to find new angles. Not much going on here for East, unfortunately.
I do
Here's
wanna
the entry. Mac popping the OC, looking for a pick here.
Beat goes
He's
down
pretty
for
low.
us.
Casta with the blade early on the Wu Yang. He's got no more cooldowns. This better be a huge blade. Diva does get the pick there. That new Diva perk probably getting a little bit more value. But nothing else. Nothing left in the tank for East. We're going to stagger this Diva. Nice and good. Looking to try to get on point here. Make them kill her, but they're going to keep her alive. Let's see here. It's about 10-second stagger, 12-second stagger.
A little bit of
15-second
BM.
scatter.
A little bit of BM.
Wow. No, it's not BM. It's just good strategy.
Yeah.
But goodness gracious, that stagger is long, guys. Their team was already back to point by the time the Diva was able to die. But That point swap now giving them a couple of seconds extra cut off from the respawn time, so potentially catching up a little bit here. Looking to take a team fight in front of point here.
What I was saying earlier is just
Will they clash here right in front of
East
the point?
has no response to this from Montreal. They don't have beat up online.
Here's the Kitsune, PDK with his OC to try and find a pick in the Kitsune.
Yeah.
But just all the
Wow
space
just
for
breaks
East
LOS
right now.
by going into the building, and
Damn.
it just gives that Kits really no value for Mafia
Yeah,
to work with.
Lau struggling a little bit here.
And I will say we do see the Lucio, so maybe we'll see a little bit more synergy come out from East just because Zarya now has this speed, but
It's the same thing you were saying in the pregame here. I'd really like to see the Genji now with the D.Va, but also with the Lucio, just like finding somewhere to sit and apply pressure. There's not a whole lot of options for East right now, but they need to find something. Take a little sliver of space and expand it.
Looks like this D.Va's going to get demeched again.
Potentially here with the Ramatra ult in the backline. Team knows that it's a reset already. Vikhoff's able to find two with Blade, but the timing is wrong. Everyone's rotated to point. They did flip map a little bit here. Ramatra form coming out early. Boosters to get away from it. They're going to try to close the distance with Kits here. Cynic's looking worse for wear. He might fall to this D.Va, but the Kiriko TP's in to save him. Lau can't find anything right now. Inadvertently finds Cynic's with the boosters on accident. And then gets Daydream, so he's able to get both there. Able to clean up. Lau finding tons of value now. Looks like maybe they were able to choke up, get into space.
Yeah, I think they rotated through that right room on point.
They did when the Ramatra.
Yeah,
when the Ramatra walked up.
It was a really, really nice kite from East. Whatever play call was going on there was really, really efficient, and they were able to just kite the Ramatra, which was what I was saying. They had no response, but I was lying. They were able to hit a really nice rotate.
Yeah, absolutely. Good commit there from Lau, too. Staying on that Lucio Kiriko, knowing that the cooldowns are out that allow them to survive.
Early Kits coming out from East.
Just trying to keep their space.
I want to see a little bit more walking coming on from the
East
D.Va,
here.
but they have
Oh, they've got beat to walk in. Good game sense from Cynics there. Hopefully, I'd love to see if that was a KU play call there, because that was a great decision there.
That was B-Dogs. Wait, was that? I'm so lost.
You're a little bit lost. West was the team there looking for entry. That's the yellow team, guys. You're good. There was a beat to match our beat, but our beat was earlier in the Kitsune, which sometimes, you know, you kite the Kitsune, you wait for the team fight. It's like yada yada. Let's just kite. Let's just wait. But great game sense there. Great fight planning from West, knowing that they can just beat and win. You can just beat and walk up. Quick 3-0 from West there. Quick 3-0 from West there. Good team fights all around.
Yeah, really impressive. PDK was just really oppressive on these off angles.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Obviously, there was a little bit of a struggle there for East to get something started almost. Struggling in that sort of, you know, with Overwatch, there's sort of like multi-phase fights, right? So there's like the sort of pre-fight, there's the setup, there's the main section of the fight, and then there's the late into that fight. So pre-fight was fine. Taking the angles they potentially needed to, not able to capitalize on space, not able to get to the places they needed to be.
Yeah.
And that allowed their mid-fight to just kind of fall apart really quickly, to be honest.
To me, it seemed as though when their D.Va went in, it was too early. Because we weren't baiting out the Lucio speed. We weren't baiting out Ram form. And so guess what? That unit is walking into your backline and 3-punching anyone who's sitting back there.
Yeah, absolutely. The team fight that we were able to see that East secured pretty quickly was the fight where they were able to sort of kite that Ram form, sort of boosters away from them. That involved a little bit more than that. You know, they had, by that end of that team fight, they had completely flipped the map. So there was a little bit more depth to that team fight than just cooldown. But absolutely the entry to that fight was Ram form being out. He just used his ult. Let's go ahead and take that space while it's available to us. So good game sense from West there. Good fight planning.
Not shock me if we see a Sojourn ban. I don't know. Yes, East gets first ban, so it wouldn't shock me if we see it. I think we play Hybrid next. Or I guess
it could be any
push.
game mode, I believe.
Yeah.
I think they can, you know, get Hybrid or push, whatever they choose. Nobody's going to choose Escort, guys. We're not going to see it. If we see a Circuit Royale now, I'm going to be kicking myself.
That'd be really fun.
Potentially, this is a King's Row. That's a common pick. Eichenwald on the board. Esperanza. New Queens, common pick. So we will be back with you guys for map 3.
And here's map 3, and guess what? It's King's Row!
Wow, guys,
This
that was the
isn't
shortest break ever.
This isn't shocking anyone. This map is really fun.
To no one's surprise, the quickest map pick was King's Row.
Okay, interesting. So we're seeing a Zarya ban from West.
Is that confirmed? I'm not sure that's allowed. Are we? Is it different rules for show match? All right, guys. You know, if it were me, didn't they ban Zarya like 2 matches ago? No, was
East
that
banned Zarya last
Okay,
match.
so then it's still on the board for West to ban. I'm wrong,
they're
guys.
swapped?
They are swapped. So West does ban the Zarya, and we have the East team banning Cass.
Yeah.
So the Cass ban, I'm not sure, opening up opportunities for the Diva matchup, for the Flex DPS matchups. Tracer, Genji on the board.
Interesting to see West banning Zarya, as that's what I would assume.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not actually sure what's the logic here. I don't know. Yeah, couldn't tell you. Honestly, West has such a strong showing from the Zarya so far. I don't know. Also, it is best of 5, guys. Our label was wrong on the.
I was confused last match. I was like, are we supposed to just start talking raps? What's the vibe?
PEC this year was best of 5.
Okay.
So I guess
sense.
my game sense forecasting.
Oh,
my
Lord.
casting sense told me.
Oh,
guys,
I see a Moira orb.
Oh, that's
And
part
I
of the
know
map.
that's
That's the part of the map fly through. It's not a Moira pick. Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Cynic's Royal out on the Moira.
I would be surprised to see it.
Oh, please play Mercy. We did. Okay, this is so interesting. In OWCS for the first time in like literally years, we saw a team, I forgot what their name was, play Mercy on King's Row with Afara and Ashe, and it was the only map that they took off their opponent.
It's EMEA. Yeah, it's an EMEA matchup.
I enjoyed that match. As someone who was really involved with Moth meta, and I sat down and watched that every single game, and literally that Overwatch League year, I really
after that there was
healed a part of my soul. But we are seeing Brig on a. I know Cynics right now is literally jumping for joy.
POV professional Mercy healed you.
Anyways,
guys.
So on the map, we've got a Doomfist coming out from East, which is interesting. What do we see? What do we see? Oh, we also have a role swap. Lau's on the Kiriko, and V-Dog is now.
This makes sense. Lau played flex support for PEC standard.
And we are seeing this Brig just go and bully, which is what they do.
I've been informed that V-Dog's Doomfist is crazy, guys. quote, and I quote, crazy, guys. Crazy. All right, we'll see what we got cooking up here then. Obviously, you always love to see the Doomfist pick on King's Row. It's really strong here on this first point. Falls off a little bit second and third point, so he sticks around. Potentially, though, the map pick was to facilitate this Doomfist. So, can they contest this point?
Looped back by the Brig, who's just
any longer
sitting down and talking.
Guys,
Vicrops is in a really interesting position right here. This is what we'd like to see from our fake Alfie. I mean, fake Alfie plays for KU. This man takes the most extreme angles known to mankind, and I think Vicrops just channeled that.
Yeah, fake Alfie, buddy. If you're watching this, let's take some notes on this Sojourn. Or sorry, yeah, on the gameplay here, Flex CPS gameplay. Sorry, I don't mean to talk smack on our very own fake Alfie, but this is just the All-Stars, guys.
Continuing on.
I did want to mention, yeah, I'm always excited to see the Cynics Brig Fallstar GOAT. That's the claim to fame. That's the claim to fame is the Brig. Anyways, sorry guys, I've been told to lock in. Mac falling early here. Doomfist able to charge that punch off the Sojourn E. We're going to see if we engage the Nano Monkey. Nano Monkey in the
backline. Really good Suzu out from Lau.
Yeah, can they keep the Monkey alive?
I don't think it matters. A little bit of a late kits.
Clear walking all the way into the backline.
And
maybe trying to clean
really
up from behind the fight? What's going on here? Look at where their Monkey is, guys. Monkey now crossing to high ground, hopping over the building. B-Dog slipping in the backline. Are they going to find him? He's still got block. He's still got a punch.
And
nope.
He's
Bang.
Got nothing.
Gone.
Wait, I didn't even see Monkey Bramble in the backline.
Eviscerated. Yeah, it's because the Monkey's been in the backline for like 10 minutes, guys. This Monkey has been everywhere on the map. Just a force to be reckoned with.
I would like to see a Brig Ana come out from East here. If you know that you're dealing with a dive tank that's going to be oppressive on that angle. Yeah. Wait! Yeah, PDK is on the Ana.
Yeah, I don't know why. When you were talking about the Sojourn earlier, I kind of just assumed that it was PDK, but it's not. It's Casta. I would love to see this go to a map 5, guys. I want more of this gameplay. This is just so much fun to watch. Blade coming out here, looking for the pick onto Swimmer Dude, able to deflect the Wu-Yang orbs, but Swimmer Dude had the deflect. Blade doesn't find anything here. Doofus looking to get active here, trying to get some value from this block. Great Suzu there to keep the Wu-Yang alive. Wave has to come out as well, though. No more options for the supports. Get in there to find the PDK. Ana was choked up a little bit too far. And here's the punch to kill Brig and Genji. Can the Genji get out?
Ooh, a little bit of a
Chase him down.
combo there, but you know what?
That should have been a pick on the Genji, guys. Well, they get him. They find him. Never mind, guys. Never mind.
Wait, we can't
This
we can't doubt the GOAT.
I can't doubt the B-Dog Doomfist, guys. Apparently, I'm just making mistake after mistake here.
That's typical.
All right, lock in. All right, so we don't have a lot of options for East anymore on the board. They're looking to get the Meteor Strike up to keep the Doomfist alive a little longer. Wu-Yang ult as well for the Genji.
From West.
Yeah, West has everything, but Casta falls early.
Here we go.
Here's the Brig.
The Cynics bully coming in.
The raid boss able to stun and find that early pick might turn the fight for them. Yep, there's another stun. B-Dog forced to use ult. I don't agree with this Doomfist ult, to be honest with you. And they're just able to... Oh, he's doing it to get back to point. They almost got C9'd. That's why he wanted to leave. Trying to contest as long as he can. Tracer's the last alive, isn't able to live any longer. Obviously Cynics hits those whip shots. Are you kidding me? Cynics hits every whip shot. Evil inside. All right. We almost got another Primal on the board for clear here. We also have the OC online. Both support ults coming out from East soon. PDK looking a little bit worse for wear on the off angle. Does get found out by Lau. That was a really brave peek there from PDK. He's playing Ana like he's playing it on Sojourn.
That's okay. It's working so far.
It's worked so far. B-Dog in the backline bullying this Brig, able to find Cynics.
Again, a fake out the angle coming out.
Good split here, and the Genji's stuck in there. Oh, he dashes out. Never mind. Genjis are never.
Ooh! Early pick onto the Genji. I will say, this B-Dog is really oppressive. With the Brig going early, but once your Brig's stacked up with your other support, there's just not really much to do. You gotta sleep, you gotta whip shot, you gotta bash.
PDK goes Kiriko. PDK goes Kiriko. No more Ana / Sojourn.
And we've got a
Pulse bomb on the spawn door onto Casta. And we have the Lucio now instead of the PEC Brig Fall Star Goat.
Where is it?
Oh man. I wanted to see the rollout from Cynics this game. The fabled King's Row second point rollout. Primal coming out here, trying to bully this Kiriko in the corner. She has TP to get out, though. Genji poking here, trying to find the Lucio. He's going to Blade for it. Blade finds two. Both supports now down, but B-Dog falls. Can Vikhoffs clean up this fight with his Tracer?
I don't think he does.
I don't think he can either.
I think Silver Dude...
Clear, obviously, in between, in the backline,
if he had that
stalling.
head back, he would have taken that fight.
Yeah, Clear had a lot of value in that fight, though, from sort of forcing people to turn around in the backline.
Could have gone either way. Coming out from PDK, so if you're East, you want to go attack this now. But nope.
No, there's not a whole lot of options. They are on Mauga now. Clear's on the Mauga. Mauga's good in the Doomfist, guys. Hopefully he can find some stomps. Able to get up on this high ground. Punch is out. Meteor Strike is out. Where's it going to land?
He's playing really close up.
Really aggressive Meteor Strike here on the OC. Suzu's a little bit late, and Casta's looking worse for wear now. Kitsune comes out.
Oh! Oh! Ooh, that was clean.
Incredible shot from Casta, but is it enough to give them some space to work with? Not quite. Clear working with space that doesn't exist yet. He's going to get caught out. This isn't good for your Mauga. He still has Shout to live, though.
Nice boop coming out from Cynics.
Yep, just forcing a little bit. Forcing the space to happen, even when there's nothing on the board. Forcing it to happen. Kitsune comes out, but PDK immediately falls. Clear looking for the stomp there. Big stomp on the B-Dog.
Oh, that looked like an Ajax.
That looked like an Ajax. Oh, man. All right. Cynics beat to keep West alive for the extended fight there.
Running out on the Wu-Yang. PDK is just swapping through this flex support hero roster, and now we've ended up on both main supports. Be interesting though.
The Lu Wu, the fabled Lu Wu backline for West here.
There's no fabling going on.
Okay. Well, you know what? Block coming out early from the Doomfist.
Looking
worse for wear. He has to get this cage out. There it is.
There
to keep the Doomfist near him. Look at that mid punch. Good stuff. Take the cage down and pin on the backline here. Potentially.
Should be wraps.
Or just staying on the point. Yeah, it works. Works for me. Wu Yang battle here,
Woo!
and PBK finds it.
He just got splashed on.
Some of those Wu Yang voice lines do sound like that, don't they?
Yeah.
You need a bath, or whatever he says. Go take a shower. Are you ready to get wet? Oh, those Wu Yang voice lines are pretty great. All right, folks. So we do get the swap now. Halftime. West caps with 18 seconds left, so not a lot of time to work with. It's going to be about 1:18 if we do go into overtime here. So if you're East, what's your offensive rollout? What's your plan?
We're going on the Doomfist. The Doomfist was working. The Doomfist.
It's Doomfist.
It's Doomfist.
It's Doomfist, but what's your support backline? Obviously, Lao.
Whoa. Whoa, what is my comp on West?
All right, folks. So I won't pretend that these picks make a whole ton of sense here.
They don't.
Maybe they have something in store. Maybe there's a glorious new strategy that I'm not aware of about to be developed.
I really think I'm gonna sit here and glaze a little bit, but Cynics really does embody the Lifeweaver spirit.
Oh yeah.
They just like glisten and gleam both in the sunlight, and when they
Yeah.
walk out, like daisies will just like tread their path.
Oh,
They'll
100%.
flower around them.
The world is in bloom when Cynics is. Yeah. Folks, and you were telling me to shut up. Unbelievable. There's a little bit of hypocrisy here
Let's see if this Widow can get a pick here.
on the caster's bench. All right, guys. So, Cynics on the Lifeweaver, Clear on the Sigma with the Torbjorn just sitting up top. I get it. Actually, Mac find an early pick there on the Cynics. Uh-oh. I understand it. You know what? I actually understand this just a little bit. It makes sense if you don't think about it. Okay, so it makes sense if you're thinking about Doomfist comps. They want to take this high ground. As you can see here, B-Dog trying to get active in this backline. Will he be able to make a little bit of space on this high ground? Obviously, the Sigma threatening on the high ground with the Alari. I understand it. I actually get it. Kiriko in there getting active too. PDK and Swimmer Dude go down. Now Sigma's last alive.
Cynics is up there.
Up on that high ground.
Flower petals.
Cynics goes, I don't actually want to fight this very much. I'm going to drop out. Last alive.
And
Do they get found? They've got the pedal to leave. Get out of there.
oh boy.
This scared me.
oh no. Oh no. Now we're just running for fun.
This is so wild.
Now
Goose
we were
chase,
just
guys.
running for fun. Looks like Clear's
So,
moving on to the Diva.
I get it. I get the strategy. I think maybe, but like it didn't work out. So now we got to try something different. Now we're swapping to the Diva. Now we're swapping to the Genji. Rig coming out. They're going all right, all right. We'll do what we know. The Zenyatta pick on Mafia is a niche little pokey pick here. I kind of like it. I kind of agree with this Zenyatta
I like
Widow
it.
to sit on
but
cart.
not when you have a
Clear in the
Diva.
back line.
Oh.
Just absolutely able to surprise Mafia there.
Are they going to be able to just sit here and
If you okay, so
Swampos?
if you're East, ideally you clear these out and you take this space early. You want to go back and force this sort of spawn hold. Okay, now you gotta go. Now you gotta go fast. Find this Genji fast and go, 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 go. No, Mac goes down instead. Swimmer Dude able to stay alive here with Clear, but it does end up going the way of East eventually. Very long extended fight there.
I think they just sweep up that fight only because their Diva just sits in the back line, gets the Zen.
If
You
you're
lose
West,
your Discord, and then, yeah.
if you're West, yeah, I don't know. If you're West there, you
Sides
want to go
coming out
take that
from
space.
East. See if they're able to find a pick.
Kitsune coming out from Lao here. Oh, just in front of the point.
And their Diva
Diva's
is
already
behind
in the back
them
line.
again.
Just being a menace to this Widowmaker who's trying to stay alive.
Mac is
B-Dog
playing-
making space that they need right now on the point. Looking to contest this high ground with the Brig. Whip shot to come out. Try and knock them off the high ground. B-Dog's too unhealthy to stay up there. Kiriko has both cooldowns forced. Now she's got to find a way to live. Lao in that room looking a little bit scared. Cynics does fall. Now fighting all on the point, waiting for that Diva to fall down. Too much. Wait, look at this Genji one. Wait, what just happened there? Anyway, too much value from the Genji there late into the fight. And, dude, Clear is just alive forever. This guy is literally in the backline 24/7.
Them. And their Kiriko's with them. I didn't see this.
You know
Oh
what? I like
my
it. It gives them
gosh.
early fight setup. Able to find Mafia because of that early fight setup. Now he's going to grab the mini, try to re-engage with the rally here. Get the stun on the Doomfist. Doomfist has to punch out. He doesn't have any block. No cooldowns left for the Doomfist.
And
Can
we're
he get out?
seeing Cynics
Huge
wanting
stun there
to
from the
go.
Cynics Briggs Fall-Star Goat. Sorry, that's a long name to say. Lau goes down as well. B-Dog's got to leave now. Everybody's got to leave now. Okay, and we've just got Casta poking down main. B-Dog rolling out really early here, trying to poke this D.Va out. Guys, get this D.Va out of your backline. Goodness gracious, this D.Va is a menace. Mac now
PDK,
going on Tracer, so no more
honestly,
Widowmaker for East here.
I will say PDK is kind of a scary threat on the Kiriko.
Dude, any DPS that swaps to Kiriko is going to hit crazy shots.
Yeah, I'm scared.
The question is if your DPS that swaps to Kiriko is going to heal you. Nanoblade, coming out.
It's going to find at least 2 people in the back, I'd hope. I think there was an Ana sitting with that, or not Ana.
Meteor Strike comes out as well, and now here's the Blade to match late into the fight. D.Va Bomb charges up the Doomfist Punch, tries to find the D.Va remake, but Clear is in the clear. No pun intended. Kind of a pun intended.
And wow. Wow. What a cleanup from West. What a cleanup. I will say, though, that might have been the most big brain tank fight I've seen in a fat minute.
You've never seen a Doomfist charger punch off of D.Va Bomb?
No, but did you not see his movement to try and get the D.Va in the corner? He knew where the D.Vas
Yeah.
were going to be remaking,
Dude.
which is why it was big brain.
Crazy. B-Dog has been foretold to be a crazy Doomfist, guys.
It was just big
Good
brain.
plays.
Both,
Absolutely big brain
players.
plays. Good that the D.Va was able to live, though.
I want to see
Kitsune
this
comes out for
Lau
Lau.
Kitsune. I guess they don't have. Never mind, no hit skin.
They don't have anything to sit in it right now. Lau has to TP out as well. Now PDK sitting on cart. Has to Suzu, has to teleport out. No more options for him. But he gets out fine. Lau is felled by the D.Va, and Mafia goes down by PDK. D.Va getting so much perk value.
And
Guys,
Tracer
that
Bomb
perk
comes
is so
out
good.
From East. And
Huge
Cynics,
stun on the Tracer from Cynics.
Raid Boss coming in yet again and just kind of helping team clean up. I will say
Absolute
though,
Raid Boss.
I will say though, West uses both support ults, and East is coming up on their Raid Boss. So see how that works out.
Yeah, 1 minute left. You've got to charge this Brig ult. You've got to charge this Meteor Strike just to keep the Doomfist alive in these extended fights that are
Here we
going.
go, D.Va's gone.
That's a crazy diag, guys. These are techniques that are foretold by the ancient Doomfist monks. Punch coming in here on Cynics. Finds him. Cynics goes down. They got caught by that Doomfist punch.
Bamboozled by this Kiri.
Kiri, Suzu, both Suzus come out now. Which Kiri falls first? Kiri with the PDK able to TP out, but Mac finds her. And Swimmer Dude falls. This might go the way of East now on this.
And I will say, my favorite statistic to say on King's Row is there was a genuine, we're seeing cleanup fight right now in Middle Yap. Cynics can't touch here, but
they're gonna have to. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nope. Gotta leave. Okay,
anyways,
East caps this point.
there was a research study done. You need on average 5 ultimates. 3 ultimates.
3 more ultimates than the enemy team.
All right, I'm fumbling.
to
Let me
win.
just never say my statistics ever again.
3 more ultimates than the other team to win that last fight on Kings Row second point. We do see B-Dog here up on the high ground being a menace, trying to find punch value. PDK able to stay up here for a long time, looking to boop him off. This is a really long fight to try and get this high
And
ground.
Mafia falls.
No! I wonder if it was the Brig rollout.
It was definitely the Brig rollout.
It was definitely the rollout.
Definitely.
No!
Now Cynics needs to go. Oh, nice pulse bomb coming out from Mac onto
All right.
Casta.
Onto Casta.
The League of Legends brain rot coming out there a little bit.
Nice rollout from Clear. Able to go underneath the map to find B-Dog potentially. He gets out. Oh, man, that would have been so cool. I love that rotation. The Kitsune coming out real early here for East in this longer fight. Clear got everything, though. All the space they need on the high ground. Rick looking to warn his team about the Tracer flank.
Woo! That was a really good.
Here's the
Gucci
Blade
check,
to try and
but-
find the Lucio. Finds PDK.
Wow.
Can he get more with this extra rally health? Blade gets put away, and both rallies out now. Stunned on the Genji. Why did he dash into this rallying Brig? Oh, no. Oh, no. Panic mode now for East. That fight did not go the way they want it to go. I'm not sure why they dashed right into the Brig rally.
It's okay.
Guys, just keep your
You know,
life.
honestly, in the night, and like to give them benefit of the doubt, low key they could have thought they could have gotten both Brig ults lines messed up, only because
That's
they
true.
did come out at the same time.
Swimmer Dude now is the last ult on the board. Okay, we've got Meteor Strike as well, but last ult on the board for West. So now it's who can make better use of the limited ult economy they've got going on here. There's the Blade. Finds Mafia early. Doomfist Punch gets huge value, but they have to touch the point. Doomfist trying to get on. He's able to get on late there. Tracer's still alive. Tracer's on the off angle, looking to find the take
PDK
the Tracer
is
duel.
just becoming a fish in
PDK
water.
falls! Oh my goodness, is this gonna go the way of East? Rig on point being an absolute menace, and it's not able to be turned. Lucio getting these last emergency touches. Guys, that was almost a really, really good fight there from East with the D.Va and Tracer as last alive. But, you know, when you're on that defensive situation, you respawn faster. You've got the ults that you need to win. And Blade found your Lucio.
And another Sojourn POV. Feed everyone at home. Wow. Wow! Did they mean?
Of course they meant to. Did they mean to?
I didn't think. Look at the Tracer looked like they blinked into it. Maybe I wasn't looking though. That could also be the issue.
Well, our best of 5 was a 3-0, guys. Unfortunately, I would have liked to see that go to a map 5. I was really enjoying that. That was a really fun to watch. You know, good matchups, very strong teams, this really high level play from all your sort of league MVPs for PEC. Guys, that was a lot of fun. I will say, you want to pull up the rosters?
Just kind of give everyone a congrats for playing.
Absolutely. We can go through these rosters again. Guys, that was a ton of fun. Even though we only get 3 maps today, I'm sure everyone had fun. I mean, that B-Dog Doomfist was a treasure to watch.
See everyone on Kings Row just kind of throw it out. I think we watched PDK play at least half the support roster.
Yeah.
And just see everyone have fun.
Yeah. True.
Off-rolling. It was really fun. It was fun for us to cast, so I hope you guys at home enjoyed it as much as we did. And just again, just going to give a shout-out to West Team, who are the MVPs of... Well, not the MVPs. They did, in fact, win. We had Clear from Boise State. We had PDK from Utah. We had Swerdude from Nebraska, Casta from Baylor, Cynics from Kansas, and then who was their sub?
Daydreamer?
Daydreamer. We don't know what university they were from, so I'm so sorry to that person.
Yeah,
and
they're not on our list, unfortunately.
From East Team, we had Vic Hoffs from Minnesota, Lau from Ohio State, Mafia from Ohio State, and then the 2 Syracuse members bringing it up last with Matt Cub and B-Dog. And it was really great to see all you guys. And congratulations on being able to participate in these games. It was really awesome. You guys have had a wonderful season, and it's been wonderful to cast all these games.
Absolutely. I've had a really, really great time with you all this semester. I mean, this KU team is always a treasure to watch, but so are all these teams. I mean, this PEC league is very, very talented. We've got all these MVPs from all different teams. You know, a really good, healthy spread of talent. You know, from the bottom of my heart, I wish you all luck, and thank you for feeding us this wonderful, wonderful Overwatch to cast and to enjoy.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Yep.
Have a good rest of your evening.
Bye-bye, everybody.